Let me turn to your party, the Democratic Party, and where you are right now in the quest to try to overtake Republicans, certainly in the short term, in the midterms. Republicans have been facing a lot of heat at town halls, but also Democrats have been as well. And there's a lot of frustration towards members of your party, not just from voters, but we're even hearing it from members of your own caucus. I want you to listen to your colleague, Colorado Senator Michael Bennet, what he said this week.
I am furious with the Democratic Party because, in my view, our inability to offer a compelling vision and articulate it to the American people has resulted in Donald Trump being elected not just once but twice. We need to come to grips with that, and we need to ask ourselves why that is.
What do you think?
Well, look, no, we're doing very well. We are totally united in focusing on Trump on a single message when it, for instance, on tariffs, how chaotic they are and how they have to be focused, on rule of law, how he's not obeying it, and we're showing that to the American people, but also on this upcoming reconciliation bill, where we Democrats have a single message, that Trump is trying to make the middle class pay for tax cuts for billionaires. Our whole party, every member of our caucus is united on that issue. Americans hate it, and we are going after them day after day. As I mentioned, I went to 6 Republican districts during our recent Easter Passover break, and talking to the voters, Republican districts, about what Trump is doing and how their congressmen ought not be embracing him. And then 4 of them signed a letter saying, well, they don't want to cut Medicaid. And so we are really united and focused and strong. The contrast that we are making between who the Democratic Party is, the party for working people, and who the Republican Party is, the party for billionaires and especially privileged people, is having a real effect. And that's why he's doing so poorly in these first 100 days. I think we're on our front foot, and every day we are fighting Trump on multiple fronts.
So there's the message, sir, and then there's the messenger. And when your very longtime friend, former roommate and colleague, Senator Dick Durbin, announced his retirement this week after 3 decades in the Senate, he said, quote, "It's time to pass the torch." We've heard that from other retiring Democrats, Gary Peters, Tina Smith, Jeanne Shaheen. They've all said it's time to let the next generation of leaders take over. Now, you indicated this week that you're going to stay put, Senate Democratic leader for this foreseeable future. Why don't you think it's time to pass the torch this week, that you're going to stay put, Senate Democratic leader for this foreseeable future? Why don't you think it's time to pass the torch?
Look, I am focused on winning, as I have always been, and as leader of the caucus, we are united. Now, we have a lot of talent in the caucus, and my job is sort of an orchestra leader to get us play on the same theme, as you said, I've said, we're united on message, but to highlight all the talent in the caucus in different ways. And we've seen that.
And you're staying put.
With Cory Booker, with so many others. And so, of course, yes, I am staying put, and I'm fighting the fight every day, as is our caucus, in a united and successful way, as you've seen by your poll and other polls. We're showing America how bad Trump is, and showing that Republicans who embrace Trump do so at their peril.
I want to turn to